Hey, good morning. Good morning. It's Bernard Moore the third with more on the road with Bernard Moore the third, presented to you by More and More Sports Management. Nothing but more is what we are all about. I'm here live at Hillcrest Christian School, 4060 Southside Road. As you can see in the backdrop, I'm inside the gymnasium, getting kicked off for basketball season, man. They just finished their football season yesterday. They won 110 this season. Yes, football season yesterday, but we're going to get into that as well as some other things that we're going to talk about. But it is getting kicked off for basketball season. Football season is winding. It's as mid-season winding down. Depends on where you are. High school football is almost at its end, getting set for playoffs. Professional football is almost at its end too, getting set for the championship. And NFL is right there at midpoint. And boy, the NFL, it is very exciting. I'm not surprised of the game this past Thursday between the Jacksonville Jaguars and the New Orleans Saints. The Jaguar has always been a team that has been very quiet. They had their ups and downs when they first started into the league back in 95. Was 95, 96, 97, somewhere up in that time. Yeah, you're gonna have your bumps and bruises when you first enter into the league because you have a team full of guys that from all other NFL teams when they did the expansion know the rules of expansion somehow that when they have an expansion they bring in players from all over the league just to try to fit in with that particular team to help build that team, and then they draft some players and then they catch a few guys in free agency, but they took their bumps and bruises the first year. But then when that going with Coach Coughlin, man, that team excelled far as what many expected. But then it had the downfall. I feel that they're on the way back up. The actual division in the AFC South, along with the Jaguars, their Titans, Jaguars, Titans. Man, who's the other team? Jaguars, Titans, and I know the Texans are the last coach. Yeah, the Jaguars, Titans coach, and the Texans. That's how the division stands right now. But they beat the Saints 31-24. Now, some people looking at the Saints saying, "Man, that the Saints need to do better. They need to fire the coach." The Saints are on a rebuilding year too. They got them a new car to drive, and they're still trying to work some things out. They still have little hiccups with players now, but hey, hopefully that they will get things going together. But hey, for all that know that I am San Francisco, not a fan, quite not a six, even though we are beating, not a beating, we lost to the Cleveland Browns, in which that team was kind of. Now, I'm not saying that the Browns are slow. They're actually being productive, pretty good, decent team this year. So I'm not taking anything. I still feel we should have won a game 14. I mean, what was it, 1917? Last second field goal that was missed. But hey, that's a part of the NFL. Any given Sunday, you're gonna have to come and play, and any given Sunday, you're gonna have to come and play when you're playing in the NFL. So I wouldn't take anything lightly with teams that you face in the NFL because each one of those, if they are on a roster, they can play football because someone saw fit in them that they can play football. So that's why they're there, they're there in the NFL. Again, this is more on the road with Bernard Moore III, presented to by More and More Sports Management. We're here live at Hillcrest Christian School. If you want more information, you can stop by at 4060 South Sidewell Road, or you can give them a call at 601-372-0149. Enrollment is still open, so definitely stop by, take a look, visit the school, view the school and the classroom. They're very size that's good, especially with some difficult academic uh, difficulties some of our scholars may have, and they need that attention, that assistance. And I've seen some of the teachers here uh, working with the students, and they're definitely that support the students because I've been. I'm gonna go ahead and say it. I'm gonna go ahead and say it. Say it. Yes, I am assisting the boys basketball team here, and I oversee the junior varsity team. So I'm assistant coach here with the Hillcrest Christian Cougars boys basketball team and over the junior varsity team here. So I've had some teachers and tutors come to me and talk to me about some of the guys that are on the team, and I'm there with them and going to definitely make sure that our players, our scholars, that they excel in the classroom as well as on the basketball court, because on the basketball court is just an extracurricular activity, but you will still need to continue to get your education. So that's why we definitely are going to be strong on your education. So we're definitely going to be pushing them and their education. But I know that you probably see some activity going on behind me. Again, we're here at Hillcrest in school. The guys are doing a little community service cleanup inside the gymnasium. We're getting set for first game this Tuesday, October the 24th, 5 p.m. We're starting off with junior varsity again. That's going to be my first game. And so I'm excited. I'm ready to roll, to go out and coach these young men up. We're going to come out and have some fun and enjoy our time. So as you can see, some of the players here getting the gymnasium ready for the season opener against Park Place out of Pearl, Mississippi. So definitely come on out and see us over here. Come on out for some exciting battle here. Cougar Best 4060 South Howard Road in Jackson, Mississippi. For more information, you can give them a call at 601-372-0149 or Hillcrest Christian.org. Go ahead and schedule your visitation, test, whatever the enrollment process is. I know it is easy because I have some of my scholars here. So definitely stop by, take a tour of the school, see what you like about it, dislike about it. Just be truthful and upfront about what is going on over here at Hillcrest. It's a hidden jewel here in South Jackson, right there on the borderline of Jackson and Byron, Mississippi. So definitely stop by and take a look and see what's going on. But like stated, we have basketball from where to go on right now, and see the young men here are helping us, straighten up things and basketball, because I'm really excited. I'm assisting the boys basketball team, and I'm excited about it and ready to roll. Now, I know we jumping around here and there and everywhere, but hey, this part of how this show flows, this is more on the road. We talk about more things that's going on in society. We talk about sports. We talk about life. We talk about anything that you would like to talk about. So if you want to be a part of it, definitely like us on social media. You can find us on media, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, More Sports Management. I would advise, definitely, if you want to subscribe to our YouTube channel, I would advise to go to our www.mms-management.com and scroll down to the bottom and click on the YouTube link. The reason why I'm saying stated is that because there are other more and more sports do it through search. A lot of stuff is going to come up and you may select the incorrect one, but I want you to join us here at More and More Sports Management. As you can see the shirt, the reader said nothing but more. Again, this is we are nothing but more. This is who we are here at More and More Sports Management, where we provide contract negotiations, planning, marketing, sales, and promotions. Anything that we can do to assist in sports to help make your event, your sporting program grow. That's what we hear. We try to bring in creative ideas to help our clients do what they do, but it's all out of fun. So definitely, if you want more information, definitely log on to our website. Give us a shout, send us a message, and we can definitely sit down and chit chat and see what we can have going on. This is More on the Road with Bernard Moore III, presented to you by More and More Sports Management. Now, I've been having some meetings. I've had meetings for the past few days about some things to do in the future. I'm not going to open up the Pandora box and share the information with you, but just stay tuned. It is something that we're attempting to do to make a difference in the community, because that's where my passion is, not trying to say that I'm the only one to help making a difference in the community. I know there are different other organizations that are making a difference, and we're trying to make that footprint. We're making an imprint in the community as well. Guys, it is needed here, especially in Jackson. I was born and raised here in Jackson, Mississippi. I graduated from high school, class of 1926, 07 Raymond Road. opportunity to continue my education at Jackson State University, home of the JSUs, whom I had opportunity to witness their homecoming game. I was part of the homecoming festivities. I was working, but I was still part of the homecoming festivities. Saw some of my teammates and classmates and some of the alumni meet and greet while the game. The game did not turn out the way that we expected. We wanted a victory. However, we suffered a loss to Alabama State. The Hornets, 19-24. Uh, uh, my not of one being in as well. I'm not of one to tell the coaches how to do their job. Now, if they ask for my assist, I would definitely provide my assist, provide my recommendation. However, some things that I know that I probably would have done different. Not sure what the outcome, if the outcome would have been differently, the outcome would have been different because I would have done something different from what they were doing. So the outcome would have been different. It would have been successful, it would have been a failure, just like the decision that they made to run certain plays or have certain personnel into the game. The outcomes will be different based off of what we put together. Now, as a coach, I always stress that I can tell the coach what I'm about to do is up to the players to execute what we're about, who wanted the most. Again, we're going to run straight up the 8-hole. Excuse me, that's the wrong way. We're going to run up straight up the 6 gap, the 6-hole. Now, I know, again, different coaches' number system on offensively do things different. Now, for those that want to understand, we're talking about how my number system is, how I was taught. Again, this is also timed in an event that I'm working with, Football for Moms, that will take place November 24th at the First, not the First Baptist, Madison Sportplex in Madison, Mississippi, the Baptist Sportsplex in Madison, Mississippi. Let me go and get some information because I'm fumbling all over the words what I'm trying to state. This event, Football for Moms, will take place November 24th at the Madison Healthplex, 501 Baptist Drive in Madison, Mississippi. For more information, log on to mscoaches.com. I think it's com for more information, or you can type in Coaches, Mississippi Coaches Alliance, Facebook, Facebook and Instagram for more information. But the Football for Moms fundamental football event that will take April 24th at the Madison Healthplex, 501 Baptist Drive in Madison, Mississippi. Again, we'll have information for our because they are an important part of any athlete, any scholar athlete. I mean, any scholar athlete life. So definitely come on out so that we can share information with our moms about football and explain to them about what football is. So that's why I stated. Now I led to that I led to that to talk about this. When I say about the number system, this is how I was taught in high school, our number system. You have the center, then you have the right guard, who is the right side of you have the right tackle, who is the farthest outside offensive line. Then you have the left guard, who is on the other side of the center. Then you have the left tackle, who is the last man on the offensive line to the left side. Now, our number system is between the center and that gap, the number 8 offensively, and then gap between the right guard and the right tackle is the 6 number system, and then on the outside of the tackle is the 4 number system. And if you have it such as a tight end on the outside of tight end, so we had the number system counted down 8, 6, 4, 2, based off even numbers on the right side, odd numbers on the left side. So that's how we do our system. So what I mean by that, I'm gonna run the ball straight up the 6 gap. That's where I want my running back to go. The offensive line is going to block a certain way based off of how the defense is set up, and they're going to hit that. They're going to hit that gap. Every play that a coach run on offensively has the potential to score. You probably some coaches the way out their plays, they probably say, "Hey, we want, we think this can give us a 2 to 3 yards." They categorize the distance. I know offensively, that's how some coaches will. They categorize things by down and distance. Based off this is what play they're going to run. They have them separated from run, they have separate for pass, they have separate for play action, then they have some run for read option. So they have that's how an offensive plays categorized by a certain situation based off of down and distance. This category, I got to play categorized there is to get me at least 2 to 3 yards. So plus for getting at least 2 to 3 yards. So that's how they manage their play. So I call a play and I want to so I can get this first down or so I continue to move the ball. Every time I run it, I get at least 2 to 3 yards, and sometimes I get more. But this time I run it, I score. Success. This is what I'm about to run. That's a success. That's why some coaches watch film, because again, they categorize based off of the situation. I know they need 2 to 3 yards. They like to run ball up the 6 hole, the 6 gap. So defensively, we're gonna set up a play to stop them, to not let them hit that 6 gap, because they've had success in 2 to 3 yards. Again, that's why coaches and they break these down, break the film down, how the offensive coach is gonna categorize and do. So I know that this is what they're finna run. I tell my defense, this is what they're finna run. Can we stop them? Yes or no? And they're all about who wanted the most. Can we stop them for a loss? Can we stop them for no gain, or can we them what they get what they were looking for? So it's all about based off about who wants it more. That's what tells the difference between champions and non-champions. It's about who wanted the most. And if you want it the most, you're gonna do what you got to do to get it. So I encourage scholar athletes to continue to want it the most. Don't sit here and say that this guy is better, this guy or gal, this young man or young woman is better than me. They may probably just want it the most. You probably look at them and say they're unathletically, they're this side, they're small. I don't think that they can do what they're trying to do, but we finna go out and dominate. And they go out and give their all, and they won't. That what shows up on the scoreboard. That what shows up statistically. Sometimes stats don't always victory scoreboard, because from what I was informed, this is what led to this. This is what I was informed of the game. This game last Saturday, Jackson State versus Alabama State. Statistically, Jackson State. If you just look at the stats, you would think. However, they had turnovers at very important. At very important moments of the game. The ball was going into the red zone. Those things hurt. So that's 14 points off the scoreboard, and you lost 24 to 9. So you had those 14 points onto the game. To that was that would be 20, 27, and then another 7, 20, 33. So you win. You see how you just lost 14 points based off of turnovers going into the red zone. And so those things are very crucial about turnovers. Like again, statistically, I've heard that Jackson State was successful this game, but it just translates onto the scoreboard because of crucial moments, two turnovers inside the red zone. So those definitely hurt. But again, I cannot tell anyone how to do their job on thing. If they ask for my opinion, I'll provide it to them and provide my opinion. If they use, they use. They don't, well, I did what they advised. They asked for my opinion, I provided. Again, so that's how they go. Oh wow, man! Thank you for tuning in to More on the Roads with Bernard Moore the third. Oh man, boy, it's a lot. Getting very excited for this day. We got a lot going on. Getting ready for basketball. And I say again, we're more and more sports management. Nothing but more like more information. definitely log on to our website at www.mms-management.com for more information about the events that we're hosting, what we have going on, about what we're doing in the community, and what I'm doing speaking engagement. Man, I've been doing a lot of not engagement, but just going with it. We got some. I'm still continuing to do some more meetings. We got a lot this place coming up soon. Stay follow us again. Continue to just stay on our website as well as look at us on social media because we got some things going on with individuals to help with some things that we're about to do in the community to help make a difference in this community because we definitely do need different makers in this community from all aspects. If you got a gift and talent, please share it. Please share it so that we can use to inspire individuals to do the right thing here because we still have dark clouds going over us right now and it's not even raining. It's sunny outside, so look cool, but we got dark clouds. It's not even raining now. If you want to be a part of the show, definitely reach out to us. You want to advertise or promote along with the show, or we can come to your place of business. So again, we're here Olivet Hillcrest Christian School and get set for basketball tip-off, and the first game is set for October the 24th at 5 p.m. The GT Cougars will host Park forgot their mascot, Park Place out of Pearl, Mississippi. So definitely come on in. I'm excited. I'm over the varsity team, so it'll be my first game here coaching basketball at Hillcrest. I'm excited. I'm looking forward to it. We got the tempo because soccer we have a goal set and we have to accomplish. We want to strive to accomplish what we set out before. Junior varsity is opening up the season. We're tipping off. We got to set the tempo. So me and my squad team, we're finna come out and have some fun, and we're finna come out and do what we have to because we got to set the tempo. The Cougars team, we're setting the tempo because we're opening this 2023-24 basketball season. So the pressure's on us. We want a successful season. We want a banner race in the gym. We want to hold the gold ball or the plaque at the end of the season. So we have to set the tempo. So I got to challenge. We got to set the tempo. We are setting the tempo of the success of this season. So now I'm not sure if they're going to accept the challenge because I'm accepting because I'm setting it for myself too. So I am going to have to come out and coach these guys up well, encourage them for the best out of them, make fundamentally sound so that we can be successful. Again, it starts on me. I'm leading the junior varsity, and we're tipping off. We're tipping off the season, October the 24th. 5 p.m. here at Hillcrest Christian School. As you can see, the guys out there getting the gym and stuff together. 4060 South Side Road, Jackson, Mississippi, in the heart of South Jackson, right there on the borderline of Jackson and Byron, Mississippi. So definitely come on out. We're part of Hinds County. Come on out and support the young scholars. Come out and support me. Come out and support me and come out and support karate. Again, this is a Christian school where Christian mission goals and objective. Now I know some of us may have some hiccups, so don't hold that against. Don't hold that against everyone. Definitely come on out. And also, I know what we do at times may not be. What am I trying to say? Sometimes some things in organization, sometimes things that individuals do that associate with the organization don't hold them accountable or attachment to the entire organization. Sometimes individuals may do things as out of what we consider experience. Is that this is how I handle things, and this is how I'm going to handle the situation, and to come into a clear group and seeing we can work out how with the organization work it out so that we can what's what I'm looking for, so that we can accomplish, come to a mutual agreement between both parties. So definitely don't associate the organization. Yes, they are associated with it, and that's how you see if that one person is that's how everything is. Now, I would just say no, just sit down and talk with individuals about it and pray to God to give you guidance and wisdom, seek wisdom and knowledge from our Lord and Savior. And if something that is not acceptable by you, definitely go to a higher power, because we all have to answer to someone, regardless of what we do. We all have to answer to someone. That kind of transition to what I definitely want to talk about, a few things. Being in athletics, sports, work this industry, seen a lot. I've seen a lot, across a lot. I've been a part of a lot. And I definitely want to speak about it's in reference to the individuals that, not say they control the game, but they do have a say and control of the tempo of the game, how the game flows. These are those individuals that we call the official, the referees, the umpires, uh, the different titles that they have, the zebras, the other names that we may give them. But I know a lot of officials. I know a lot of referees. I'm just gonna say official of athletic, official events. I'm gonna use it at that, because in different sports, again, they call different. They're referees. I know in basketball. They're official. I mean, referees in football. They're officials in basketball. They are umps in baseball, softball. So you see how, but they still all have the same concept. They manage the rules of the game, administer the rules, and adhere to the rules of the game. The players and the coaches are following the rules of that particular sporting game. Different sports different sports have different rules, so based off of the meaning of the nature of the game. Now, I know a lot of officials. I know a lot of referees. I know a lot of umpires. Friends with a lot as well. Some I know personally. Some I just know just involved with sports. Some I've done work with outside of sports, and so I know a lot. And watching some of those individuals at work, now I can't tell them how to do their job. I can't tell them how to do it, how to make and what call not to make. I've had some approach me to be for me to be an official. However, I thought about it, but with my ties and plus all the other things that I do, I kind of said, "Nah, I'm good. I'm gonna leave it. I'm not gonna pursue it." But I would love to. I definitely let's see what happens in the future. I'll put it that way. Let's just see what happens in the future. To more on the road with Bernard Moore III, presented to you by More and More Sports Management. Nothing who we are. You can definitely take a look at our logo for more information. Log on to our website at www.mms-management.com for more information about all the exciting things that we're going to have going on and what we're about to do here in the Central Mississippi area. This is where I'm from, born and raised here in Jackson. Got to take care of home, as they say. I'm branching out into other areas also, but we're definitely making that attempting to make an imprint here in Central Mississippi. So definitely stay tuned for what we're doing. If you like information, again, log on, like and subscribe to our Facebook channel and our YouTube channel, our Facebook page and YouTube channel, all that good stuff. So definitely, we're here live at Hillcrest Christian School, 460 Highway Road in Jack, Mississippi, getting set for the basketball season tip-off. October the 24th at 5 p.m. The junior varsity Christian Cougars are hosting Park Place out of Earl, Mississippi. So definitely come on out. Oh, wow. So again, I'm excited because I set the tempo with the junior varsity team. And so we'll set the tempo for the season. Now, let's get back to what we were speaking about. So again, we're getting set here. We'll talk about officials. And what I mean by official, the referee is the one to administer the rules of the game, of the event, or the competition. I know a lot of them personally. I know a lot of them based off of working around athletics, being in athletics, things along that line. The ones that I've seen working, ones that I know personally, I respect them, what they do. I'm not going to sit here and tell them how to do their job. I come to them for suggestions and opinions because, again, I'm not going to say that I know everything. There's some things that I'm still learning. So if I have a question, I'm going to ask. If I want a question to have based off of him, I'm going to ask them because that's what they do. They experience, they're experiencing experiencing all the rules and regulation of the game or how things may change. I'm still learning and it's constantly changing as well. But the issue that I have with this, I don't like it when what's the word? Amateurs. I'll use amateurs. Middle school, I mean, Pee Wee League, elementary school, high school, still amateurs. Even in college, but I'm such different. This is amateurs, but I'm gonna say college different. I'm talking about from high school on down to the start competition with the officials, and sometimes at the early age, it's just the coach. I mean, the volunteer dads, just helping the guys though. The guys in the young lady guys and girls to help them teach them the fundamentals of the particular game. So I'm speaking from high school on down back to the beginning. I still consider them amateurs still at that early stage career and not quite understand emotionally how to. So when you intentionally try to discourage the students, athletes, or the participants of playing that particular sport based off of odd calls and not really protecting of the game, based off that um, you're picking on those. Oh God, what's the word I'm trying to say? It's I just take it as that you're not doing the thing that you're supposed to do to help these men and individual. You're discriminating by cheating, by belittling some of the things that they do based off of that. If they get frustrated, you're flagging them and then trying to eject them out the game at this early stage. As a good, sure exactly know if you guys are, it is against the rules. Yes, make a call, but then sometimes go explain to us what you did so they can understand. Okay, well, I need not do it again. I mean, at this point and this stage of life of the sky athlete, they don't really about some of the things that they do. Is explain to them, say, hey, you held the guy, you held him this way. You would have use your hand, open hand. Don't try to hold him a closed hand because that's part of the rules are going. Or very careful about what you do. Yes, you did face mask, you did cowboy collar, you did uh hopefully do something. You did something wrong. Explain to them what they've done wrong and explain the rules so they can understand. Hey, okay, well, I'll make sure I don't do that. Don't just again make a call and then sometimes just try to say what I do. You know what you did. Just being mean. Just and you walking off and you're trying to say, hey, what did I do wrong? No, explain. Then the coach comes, hey, what did he do? What did he do? Then sometimes some officials mean and want to make the call and that's it. And again, if that's a constant over and over and over and over and over again throughout the game, that's a discouraging the young man or young lady because of what is going on. And sometimes some individuals do not to overcome adversity is it's all around, especially if certain demographic. I'm just call it how it is. Certain demographics, you're gonna face adversity. A particular school or a particular team from this particular dynamics, they travel and compete against this team and the dynamics. And we know sometimes and we know that does happen. I'm not pinpointing names. I'm not pinpointing schools or institutions or whatever. We know that those things happen. But out of integrity and the oath that you took to respect what's going on. Let the game be decided by the competition between the two teams, the ones that who won it the most. Because if you're making bogus calls, guess what? Again, that brings the morale of the team that you're calling it against, and then sometimes that can lead into frustration, and it can lead into someone potentially getting hurt. It can lead to something else beside of a defeat on the score. So just be mindful, officials. Got nothing but love for you guys, ladies and gentlemen, that officiate the games. But just be respectful about the game. Put it that way. Respect the game. Let the deciding factor of the game be between the two institutions that are competing, or the two individuals that are competing. Let the game be decided between that. They're different athletes. Who wanted the most? Don't let it be decided because of you feel that one team is dominating the other team. You don't like that team that's a bogus call to bring the morale down of those particular those individuals, and they end up getting frustrated. You eject them out. You give the call. Almost basically the opponent you handed the team that you want to win the game on a silver platter. So again, respect the game. Using this, just respect the fact that based off the two institutions or the two that are playing against each other. Let the game be decided based off of that, not based off of the bogus calls and you hand one team the game on a silver platter. Now, that's my 2 cents about that. If you don't care about what I just said, so what? You are one of those that have respect for the game and try to do things fairly. I applaud you. One of those that want to try to hand the team the game based on silver platter, you need to sit down and take a look at yourself and wonder, why did I sign up for this? Now, I know some individuals, they don't respect they the position, but they don't respect the position and what it stands for. So again, you're there to administer the rules and be respectful of individuals as well as the game. Now, then we go on the other side of that as well. Now, participant, be respectful of those individuals. Something that you're not agreeing upon, sit down and talk with, hey, what happened? What did I do? And then so you can come to some type of conclusion. Not saying that they're gonna pull the call back, or once they make the call, no, it is what it is. But I still would advise, say, hey, no, respect. Say, hey, okay, if that's what you saw next time, hey, well, hey, I appreciate that you explain it to me, but just sometimes again, you just got to work extra harder, because sometimes you're playing against your opponent as well as the guys that play white. But again, from both sides, other perspective, respect each other, respect the game, respect the rules, and respect the honor of what you signed up for. That's what's going to lead us into what else we're about to talk. Wow. Again, with Bernard Moore III, presented to you by More and More Sports Management. Nothing but more is what we're about. If you like information, definitely on the website, www.mms-management.com, and see what we have going on. We definitely update it every so often about when something new is going on, or you can definitely like us on Facebook and subscribe to our YouTube channel. You can go to the website to get to that information as well, because a lot of more and more sports management. But I am the only one that's nothing but more. But I'm just joking. I love my name. I love my name that my generation has provided to me. So if you like more like our Facebook channel for more about updates and events that we're going, and where we will be with more on the road. Because again, but I love this show. I love the meaning behind it is that I can take it wherever. Just like now, we're at Hillcrest Christian School, 4060 South. Set for our home opener against Park Place. It's the first game of the season. I am the junior varsity coach, and we are setting the tempo for this upcoming season. So I'm going to put some pressure on the team now. I don't think they're going to succeed let's say pressure bust apart, they're gonna fight against that pressure, they're gonna bust. One of the two. I'm excited about it. It's finished showing practice right now. We're about to go to practice soon. So as you can see the guys there, they're getting in the gym and stuff together. I'm excited. I put it that way. I'm excited. I'm looking forward to it. Season opener and information about Hillcrest Christian School. Log on to their website at hillcrestchristian.org, or you can give them a call at 601-372-0119, or stop by and then come to the game Tuesday at 5 p.m. 4060 South Sauber Road here in Jackson, Mississippi, on the corner of McClure and Sauber Road, right by station number I don't know. Right before you get to the Byram, right before you get to Byram city limits on Sauber Road. So you see, if you're coming down Sauber Road, you'll see, either depending on which way you're coming, if you're traveling, I don't know why they got north to south, but the way it's set up is like traveling east and west, but I think it is north to south. So if you're traveling in a north direction coming from Byram, you go into your right. But if you're traveling south coming from Jackson, you sit to your left. So definitely for the with Hillcrest Christian Cougars basketball 23 season, open up against Park Place. Definitely come on out and support your boy. Come on out. Just come on out and support these scholar athletes. I'm just here, just doing what God asked me to do. So it's not in support of just me, in support of these young men and women that are participating in this sport. And I know that there's other events going on as well Tuesday. So find your games, go support. If you don't have any children that are participating in the sport, go find your neighbor or somebody to see them, to somebody's event, and support them and encourage them to do what they do. I know you want everyone to win. It all entails that, yes, everyone can win on the scoreboard, but everyone can definitely win in life. So definitely come on out and support them, because that's what these young scholars say. They just want cheering the name on, cheering them on, saying go team, go. That provides them definitely with a lot of encouragement, so they can continue to excel and do what they do, instead of being individuals that discourage them, and then that may lead into the wrong direction, because the individuals that needed someone leader to be in the corner. And let me say this about cheerleaders now. I know when you hear the word cheerleader, some individuals associated with the young ladies with us, and the mini skirt on, and cheering with the school letters on the chest and the cheering. No, that's not just all. But all those are not just on the cheerleaders. Cheerleaders are there to support you, to encourage. It could be male, female, so it's not a gender. It's not a gender thing to be a cheerleader. Yes, I'm a cheerleader for Christ. I'm a cheerleader for Jackson State University. I'm a cheerleader for Forest Hill High School. I'm a cheerleader for school. I'm a cheerleader for City of Jackson. I'm a cheerleader for the Hines County. I'm a cheerleader for the state of Mississippi. I'm a cheerleader for the United States. I'm a cheerleader for this world. So I'm constantly cheering on individuals to encourage them to do their best. So yes, I stand proud and say that I am a leader. Now, I wouldn't up my feet, but the course is fully and really cheer. Go team. Yes, go team, go. So yes, I'm a cheerleader. So I want you to continue to go on and cheer on your neighbor, cheer on those individuals that are you see that are down, lift them up, because we all need that encouragement. And so I'm encouraging you to be a cheerleader for those individuals that you see daily. Now, you even probably stand on the corner of the street, and when somebody pass by, you can just go out there and do a little cheer. No, go team, go, or hold up a sign, say you can do it. You can be the best that you can do. So we're all our cheerleaders, and I encourage you to definitely cheerleader. Wow. Again, this is More on the Road with Bernard Moore III, presented to you by More and More Sports Management. We're here live at Hillcrest Christian School, 4060 South Side Road in Jackson, Mississippi. They still have open enrollment, so if you definitely would like to learn more about this institution, definitely stop by for South Side Road, 601-372-0149. To contact them. Then once you stop by, make sure you come back by 5 p.m. Be here at 4:30 so you can get a good seat. Come on in, get you something fun to stand and enjoy some outstanding in basketball. The 23-24 basketball season actually kicks off Tuesday here at Hillcrest Christian School, and we're hosting Park Place, in which our junior varsity team is set to kick off. We're setting the tempo for the season. We are the junior varsity. I'm definitely looking forward to it. As you can see, some players, I don't know, I want to try to dunk. The object of the game is to put the ball in the basket, whether it's a slam dunk or layup or jump out of 3-pointer. However, the objective of the game is to put the ball in the house. Do it to the best of your ability. Make you make it. Don't be the ones that just throwing the ball up there and it's going air ball up under the goal, over the goal, behind the goal, all that good stuff. You want to put it into the nets, the orange rim, and with the white lid throwing it down from you. You want to put the ball in between that, so get points for. Because the farther you shoot back, the more points you get. The closer you get, the less points. Well, not the less points. You get two points or 3. But to lead to all this, let's talk about the honor code. The honor code is the unknown that honor and respect things. Our correctional institutions and our detention centers and our jails and our prisons, we have individuals that who go by the honor code, in which some have taken that did not belong to them. Now, I know we used to just see something, hey man, this is not mine. I'm gonna go give it to somebody to give it to somebody who. Now, I'm gonna be honest now. Some things I'm not gonna sit here and downplay, be disrespectful and say that I don't do that. Some things I have done. Now, again, this is the learning process at my early. As you still more in age, you become wiser. You become wiser. You see things, you learn from things that you saw. So you're getting better based off of things that you've seen and things that you were a part of. So yes, some things I've seen on the ground, looked around, nobody claimed it, so I kept it. Yes, I did. And again, as I got older, as I'm getting older, as I'm increasing in my number of years, touring, just don't want to say that I'm getting old, but as I'm increasing in the number of years, each day, you see things, out of respect of other property, you will want that same respect. I went to the ATM a couple of days ago, and I put my card in, followed the instructions, put my code in, and went through the menu options, and I pressed a certain amount. And it takes a while. It gives it time to think, whatever. And so after I put stuff in and requested the amount, and you hear it run the journey, then when it's spitting the cash out. And so I saw something move down, like, okay. And then, when you put it and then when I put it in, I kind of try to count how many comes out, make sure that what came out, what I input, it comes out, and counting it as it coming out. And I saw, when I looked down, I saw one, and then I saw another one, then I saw some more come out. I was like, did this thing just give me too much? And then I'm looking like, make sure that I did put the correct amount in. So once my card came out and the receipt said, yes, I did. And so when I grabbed the cash, I counted. It's like, wow, somebody gave me too much. So this is what I probably already saw what was done, and I thought that it spit it out a little earlier. And so I proceeded on to go get what I was about to get. I stopped at the gas station. Stopped at the gas and ATM. So I proceeded on to get it. And again, it's always about that man in the middle. It's about the man in the middle. And I'm going to preach on this one day about the man in the middle. It's going to be associated with Jesus on the cross with the 2 thieves. You have one thief telling us he done wrong, so he's up here. Then you have one on the other side saying, no, he didn't do anything wrong. Now we should be here, but not him. And one that said that we shouldn't be here, and that we should be. And he said, don't you just see y'all meet again. And so again, you listen to that, man, that it's all about the man in the middle. Now I know Michael Jackson, the late Michael Jackson, has a song talking about that man in the mirror. I'm talking in the middle. Now, again, I proceeded on to get what I was about to get and do what I was about to do, so that I can go ahead and go proceed on to get my stuff, and so I can leave. I thought we start practice at 9:30. Okay, well, hey, well, we already thought we were gonna start practice later, so definitely gonna get things cut short here. But talking about that man, so understand that man in the middle. Definitely listen to what's going on. Respect. But once I proceeded to check out, I gave the cashier amount of left some money in the ATM, and she looked at me. She's like, "Wow, no, that's very respectful. No, that's very respectful. No, some people would have kept it." I said, "Nah, hey, well, they'll probably come back for it. So I want to make sure I do the right thing, because I would want somebody to do that for me. Definitely respect and honor code. Don't take things that do not to you. Try to help it find if it's wrong, because you want somebody to do this as well, man. But man, I really do appreciate time and what's going on. Now it's great and enjoy some basketball. Like I said, we kicking out the basketball season here at Hillcrest Christian School. JV start off October the 24th, 5 p.m. So definitely come on out, support 4060 South Sour Road. Come on out. And then basketball, Cougar Style 23-24 basketball season. So I'm excited. Now it's time to go ahead and play some basketball, man. I really appreciate you guys. Chat with y'all later. Much love to you guys. I'm up out of here. 1 equals deuces.